friends and bead lovers, here we are back again on my channel. Welcome to my channel. It's Sam here with another Czech Beads Exclusive bead box, the subscription box that I get sent by the lovely people at Kraftika, so I can open it with you once a month. It's got a heart on it this time, which usually means that it's possibly a Valentine's box. Now I haven't opened this yet, so we're opening it together. So let's get in there. So I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a super new year. I am quiet, but it means that I can get back into doing my crafting and my jewelry making and my sewing and all of these lovely things. So let me know in the comments what you're up to. Let's have a look. There we go. Love is in the air. Thought so. Well done. Plenty of time for us people who like to make things for the Valentine's period. So love is in the air. Wonderful. So we've got all of these beautiful things that we will have a look at in a second. As always, I'll try my best to match up what's in here with what's on here, but you know me, it doesn't go to plan often. So let's have a look what we've got. Got my little tray, so let's get going. I'll dive straight into this box. So let's have a look what we've got here. Ooh, now then, if you've watched these unboxings with me before, you know I spend most of my time just literally going ooh and ah because these beads are just gorgeous. Czech glass beads, all the way from the Czech Republic. Beautiful company, and everything is glass. Okay, so no plastic, no resin, all Czech glass, unless of course they specify otherwise. But look at these. Oh, these are nice. These are sort of clear beads with a red sort of swirl inside. They're pretty. Look at those. Now then, let's see if I can find out what they're called in here. And I don't think, I probably can't. But just look at those. There we go. Red crystal half Czech glass pressed round beads, 8mm. I think those are. They're absolutely gorgeous. As always, when you get these home, you'll actually just be able to see just how gorgeous they are. Cameras generally, in my opinion, don't seem to bring out the beauty of things. They don't bring out the proper colours and things, do they? So, okay, let's go for something else now. And here we are, some more rounds by the looks of this. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Blue agate striped crystal round Czech glass beads in a 6mm. I think that's what they are. Possibly. Are they 6mm? Or are they 4? I think they're 6. Anyway, you know what? I'm not even going to. But they're gorgeous too. They're like a beautiful blue agate type of striped agate effect. You know when you get blue agate beads? They're gorgeous too. Beauties. Beauties. So I've got quite a few ideas for some sort of Valentine's style pieces coming up. So I'm just working on those at the moment. Watch this space, as they say. Let's have a look what else. Oh, these are pretty. They're like an amethyst kind of colour. So amethyst purple, round crystal Czech glass beads, 6mm. They're pretty too. Gosh, look at those. Again, I'm hoping that the camera... I'll turn my light on. Will that make a difference? Yeah, I'll leave the camera on. It's getting a little on the darker side in my conservatory today, so I'll pop the light on and then we'll see. Beautiful. They're gorgeous too. Lots of absolutely beautiful beads in these boxes, all curated. So I'm sure, as I've said before, they probably sit round a table and decide what's going to go into boxes probably a good 6 months before they do, to be fair. Same kind of bead, but in a very sort of beautiful clear grey tone. They're very pretty actually. Smoked, okay, so striped quartz smoked crystal, perhaps. Glass drux, 6mm. I think that's what they are. They look like a smoky grey colour. They're very pretty. In fact, they're all very pretty. As always with these boxes, they're all beautifully curated and you'll find that everything goes together. Ooh, shapes. Now then, let's have a look what we have here. Oh gosh, they're gorgeous. I love these. Look at those. Wow. Okay, so they are, here we go. Red agate Picasso, striped oval Czech glass tube beads, 8x6. They are gorgeous. They're like fat rice beads, you know, the rice beads that you can get. They're gorgeous, and they very, very much look like a dragon vein agate, actually. They're really, really pretty. I like those a lot. I like everything so far. Look at the shapes of those. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We have plans for these already. In fact, yes, I do. I've got an idea for a heart link, and I think they would look beautiful in between for a necklace that I've got in mind. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and, oh, now then, triangular pinch beads by the looks of these. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh, I can't find them, but yeah, they're like little tiny pyramids. They're super cute. Pyramids with kind of with like a flat top, actually, and they're kind of cute. You can't see because of my massive chunky fingers, but it's like a pyramid, but with a slight tip of the top of the pyramid cut off. Now they're interesting. Like those a lot. In like a fuchsia pink with a hint of purple. Very pretty. As always with the Kraftika boxes, you get around about $27 worth. You get you pay $26.99. It's well over $100, $110, $120 worth of beads each time you buy one. Very, very, very worth it, I think, if you like to treat yourself, which I do. And if you go onto the website www.kraftika.shop and then pop in the product code, you should be able to find the corresponding beads. So these I will probably pop on and buy some more of these because they're gorgeous. I just put that in there, unless of course they are exclusive to the bead box, which sometimes does happen. So if you get the subscription, oftentimes you'll get something that isn't available elsewhere or on their website. So it's an exclusive. Gosh, look at those. Like these guys here, like the blue, these darker blue ones, but these like a beautiful icy pale, gorgeous, gorgeous beads. Absolutely beautiful. Again, 6mm. They're gorgeous. Love those too. They might be, I think they're the blue agate striped crystal, to be honest. No, they're the blue agate striped crystal light round Czech beads, 6mm. So they're the blue and they're the light blue. Beautiful. Like a very gorgeous sort of icy, go very well together. Like an icy blue colour. Beautiful. Loving this so far. Look, I mean, look at the amount of beads that you get already. You know, I think for the price that you pay for a beautiful gift and a surprise through the post, every month is just worth it. What do we have here? Ooh, now then, what's this? This is interesting. Okay, looks like that's interesting. Now then, let's have a look. So let's have a look what this is. I mean, I know what it is, but they've given us a handmade craft supplies. So that's like a crochet style. Yeah, that's definitely crocheted, I think, like a flower. And that's a brooch back, obviously. So again, they're introducing you to various other things to do with your jewellery making. Not just confined to beads, but if you wanted to try your hand at, you know, sort of making something else, that's going to make a beautiful brooch, actually. That's very pretty. Quite impressed with that one. So they also give you the opportunity to try out a few things. You quite often will get some charms and findings and cord and things like that in these boxes. Mostly beads, obviously, but they do give you the chance to have a look at other things that might be, you know, might be interesting to you. That's good. What else do we have here? Okay, so these are antique bronze, I would suggest. Little hearts, 2 little connectors and little heart pendant. Quite weighty, you know, good quality. Yeah, so Make a nice charm for a bracelet with a couple of connectors. That's good. Like those two. And I think bronze and red goes together really well. Okay, let's keep going. Right, so we've got some Czech heart beads in a beautiful black. So if you have a member of family who's a goth, you know, into the gothic or that kind of thing, like, you know, sort of gothic style jewelry, they're perfect. Absolutely beautiful little beads, little black heart beads, gorgeous. I like those. I like those too, very nice. Pop those back in the bag. Yeah, loving all of this so far. Ooh, now then, what are these? Yeah, they are antique bronze. I've just had a look. Let's have a look. Not sure what these are, but they are very pretty. They're like little little pink leaf beads. Now I know Alicia, Beautiful Nights, if you don't look at her channel, you should. She makes some incredibly exquisite rings and things made out of these petal beads. I may take a leaf out of her book, and I won't make a ring perhaps, but I might make a pair of earrings with these flower earrings, you know, because you could have, how many have you got? 2, 4, 6. Yes, definitely you could make a pair of earrings. You get 12. That's good. I think I might have a go at that. But check out her channel as well if you don't already. She makes some incredible pieces of jewellery out of her bead subscription boxes. I know she does. Right, okay, so I'm not going to take these out, but they are beautiful silk tassels. They're very, very pretty. Satin, I beg your pardon, satin cotton tassels in like a very off-white and a beautiful bubblegum pink. They're very pretty. Okay, and we keep going, we keep going. What else do we have in here? Again, some, oh, now then, here we go. Sisters Always. That's pretty. How cute is that? Friends forever, sisters always. So if you wanted to make something for a good friend, and it has a little rhinestone attached in there, that's very, very cute. Look at that. And we have 2 gold tone charms. And for all intents and purposes, do they not look like somebody's national flag? All you US peeps out there, how cute are those? With a little, that looks like your national flag perhaps. Or at least a take on it. Aren't they cute? Beautiful. I like those a lot. To see if we can come across a British one at some point. But they're really, really cute, aren't they? They definitely resemble a national flag. Right, so let's have a look what else. Ooh, now then. Okay. So this is a frame in a beautiful rose tone. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Now, anybody out there who does a little bit of work with resin will recognise these frames. So, you know, you put... I can't work with resin, sadly, because I'm allergic to the fumes, I think. I've tried it once or twice and unfortunately it didn't agree with me, sadly. But if you put that down, I believe, and then fill it with something. Now then, this is in the box. Oh, okay. Well done, Kraftika. Just spotted these in the box. Now then, we're on to something here, aren't we? How wonderful. This just looks like glitter sequins for resin jewellery or scrapbooking. Look at those. Oh, so you would pour your resin in there with your little... How cute are those? Dare I open it up? How cute are those? Oh, I wish I could use resin. But they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Okay, so I'm quite excited about that. The little box, little tub there. So, beautiful pendant that you could obviously use those with. Well done, Kraftika. I love the fact that they introduce people to various different types of jewellery making, not just beading. That's wonderful. Brilliant already. What else do we have? Oh, these are sweet. Again, petal type beads with like a trefoil type. They've got like 3 little indentations in them, if you can see. I think these are obviously Picasso. They've got Picasso wash on them, but if you can see the hole at the top, and then they have like 3 little dents in one side, not in the other. So yeah, I mean, you could definitely use those as petals as well. Very, very pretty. I like those a lot. Gorgeous. Yeah. Let's have a look. Rose petal beads, pressed flat flower, Czech glass, 7 by 8. That's obviously what those are. Gorgeous. Loving this box so far, aren't you? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Oh, here we go. So these are Czech glass heart beads. It says large size, so these are the larger ones. So you have silver on one side and black on the other. Again, that person in your life that loves the sort of darker, more gothic type of thing, how beautiful would those be? And gorgeous, you know, in a necklace or a bracelet with a silver side and a black side. Beautiful. There's 5 of those. I like those a lot. In fact, you know what? I like everything in here. Just trying to think of how I can use these. Gorgeous. And we're still going. Now then, another flower brooch. Oop, come on out. Oh gosh, look at this. Now then, this is cute. This is very cute. So, how would you do that? Yeah. So, attach all these together, maybe. Various different. And then with a bead in the center, and attach that at the back. They're very cute. Or if you like to make mismatched jewelry, you could have mismatched earrings with those and pop a little hole at the top for, you know, and a bead in the center. I think I might do that with these, but you get the brooch back as well. So these are handy for all sorts of different things. But I think I might make a pair of mismatched earrings with these. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Well done, Kraftika. Really, really love all of this so far. Beautiful box. I mean, they're always beautiful boxes, but some are particularly more beautiful than others, I think. And still we're going. Look at these. Seen these before. I think I got some of these in last year's box, actually. Yeah, I'm sure I did, with some little pink ones as well. But these are very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Let's have a look. No. Anyway, they are small, they are blue, and they are heart-shaped. Again, you can make a very pretty pair of dangle earrings with those, in which I think I might do, you know, sort of literally just one on top of another. I do like a dangle earring, but you could put like 3 or 4 or 5 in line, you know, with a little spacer bead in between or something, or indeed like a wire wrap loop in between and have them all sort of dangly. They're very pretty indeed. Very pretty indeed. Back in the bag. So what are you thinking about this so far, guys? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, now then, I think these are amethyst coloured 8mm rounds. Quite a dark amethyst, actually. They're very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Yeah, now I know I've got my light on because the light in here isn't great today. But yeah, they're gorgeous. So they're definitely like a very dark amethyst colour. Beautiful. Very useful for all sorts of things. They look quite dark in the tray actually, but you can, when you hold them up to the light, you'll be able to see that they are purple amethyst, dark amethyst purple colour. Very pretty. And still we're going. Still we are going. What else do we have? Oh, look at these. Oh, these are cute. Look at these. Are these 3mm? Yeah, they look like 3mm to me. Oh, they're so cute. They're like red and amber and clear. Little guys. How cute are those? I really like those too. How pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Are they 3? They look 3mm to me. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert at these kind of things. But yeah, I think they're crystal rondelles by the looks of this. 5x3mm. But they're super cute. They're beautiful tones to them. Yeah, very like amber and like a nice dark red colour. Beautiful. Back in the bag, Sammy, so they don't go everywhere. There we are. We're coming towards the end now, but we've still got a couple of things to go. Oh no, these are the crystal rondelles. I'm sure, yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. Oh, I wish you could see the beautiful colour on that, like a gorgeous pale amethyst, rose de France perhaps colour, with a beautiful gold wash over the top. I really wish that's you could see what I see with the naked eye here. Absolutely gorgeous. They're beautiful. Love those a lot. So I've probably got some of the explanations of these wrong, but you know what? I don't mind. You can see what I'm saying, can't you, by just looking at this splendour. And finally, is that it? Yeah, finally we have a couple of cute little charms just to round things off that spell love. How cute are those? Little love charms. L-O, which is the heart, V-E. I love those too. Again, cute and perfect for Valentine's. Wow, okay, so well done, Kraftika. Gorgeous box, absolutely beautiful box. Full, rammed full of incredibly gorgeous items. Like I've said, always a beautiful box, but something a little bit different this time. You know, what's your favourite pieces out of all of here? I think I'm going to probably say these sort of fat rice beads, which are beautiful. I love these. No idea what I'm going to do with them. And I think these little hearts. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful this month. So if you want to go ahead and have a look, please have a look at in my description box, where I will put all of the links that you need, the link to Kraftika themselves and the link to this subscription box. I think it's brilliant and a lovely treat for you once a month. We all deserve a treat, don't we, guys? So I'll see you in my next video and I'll see you in my next unboxing. Talk to you soon. Bye.